Hey, welcome to the Easy Computer Fixes channel, and here's a quick look at Malwarebytes, showing you how to scan, remove viruses or malware, and make sure your computer is clean. I've did a review of Malwarebytes on my channel, which you can look at. Malwarebytes is one of the best malware removal software you can find. I believe that if you have an antivirus program, you should also have Malwarebytes installed. Together they make a really good pair in protecting your computer. So I just did a series of videos about search conduit, about my PC backup, about what else? There was speed up my PC from Uniblue, Woodjam, which is a undesirable social search and ad bot software. Now, when you have all of those, or you have one of those installed, in all of the videos I suggested that you use Malwarebytes and scan. So I just removed all of those because I just did a video for each malware and how to remove them. So if you have one of those, if you're hijacked with search conduit, look at my videos. It shows you how to actually remove everything. But I also suggest that you use Malwarebytes to scan. So once you have it installed, make sure that it's updated. So click the update button, check for updates. Make sure that it is. If it is the latest version, then it's okay. Go in scanner. Most of the time the quick scan is enough. So you just click quick scan and leave it scanning your computer for software. Now I am expecting to see some objects detected because I just removed from my computer search conduit, Woodjam, my Uniblue My PC Backup, and my speed up my PC 2013 from Uniblue, which was all bundled actually by the search conduit type software or malware, which disguises itself as a search engine, but it's mostly a adnet or a botnet that we call, which is basically a software that makes money by trying to sell you stuff and by trying to bring you to certain websites. So it is unfortunately very annoying. So since I had all of those installed, I am scanning my computer. And one thing that I suggest also to most of my clients when I go to my clients, because I'm a tech guy here, I will often install Malwarebytes on their computers, scan their computers, make sure everything's okay. And what I'll suggest is that at least once a week they scan their computer with Malwarebytes to make sure that everything's okay. If you have a good working antivirus, in my case here I've got Security Essentials from Microsoft, which is an okay antivirus for free. By having Malwarebytes and scanning your computer once a week with it, I think this is probably one of the best protections around that you will have. One of the best ways to keep safe. So I would suggest, and I would say that most of the time the quick scan is okay. If you're really scared that maybe you have something installed that is somewhere and maybe you're thinking that your antivirus or Malwarebytes doesn't see it, you can of course do a full scan, but the difference is enormous. In a computer, a quick scan will take typically from, I would say, 5 to 20 minutes depending on the number of files on your computer. A full scan can run for several hours actually, because it's going to check every file in your computer. So, but it's of course one of the best way to know and make sure that you have nothing, no malware installed. So you see here, objects detected 1. So I'm not surprised, and actually I'm probably thinking that I should have more than one when this is over. Malwarebytes is free to use. There's a pro version of Malwarebytes actually that is that you can buy. The difference is that the free version is manual, so you just update it and scan your computer. The Pro version has an I would say a antivirus, has a active part where it scans everything all the time, so that it's like a real-time protection when you pay for it. Malwarebytes by the website .org is a non-profit organization, so the object of Malwarebytes is not to make money, but like everything else, they do have bills to pay. So if you really like it, I think it's a great way to support such a great piece of software by buying the Pro version. So here we are continuing our scan, and if you scan your own computer, then you'll know how to use it. It's quite easy to use Malwarebytes, but a lot of people actually don't understand quite fully how to do it, so that's why I'm making this video of a live Malwarebytes scan, and I'll show you how I'll remove the viruses or malware from your computer. One of the questions I often get asked about Malwarebytes is, how come Malwarebytes sees malware or bad things in my computer and my antivirus doesn't say nothing? Well, that's because a lot of software that it detects are typically not really into a virus category. What happens is that there's software, an example is Search Conduit. It's undesirable most of the time. It changed everything in your computer without your knowledge most of the time, although you did click on something that installed it, because it doesn't install by itself. But technically it's not a virus, it's a search engine, it's a piece of software that although annoying, although it adds adware to your computer, it's typically not a virus and cannot be added to any antivirus software as a virus in itself. So there's a lot of software that are on this like little border limit. It's basically using the rules at your advantage. So, you know, you do a piece of software that's not necessarily bad, but you put features that make it look like a search engine like Google. You add in a little bit adware and stuff, undesired stuff in it, and it still counts as a search engine that is basically like ad supported, but it's more direct. And so, you know, another one is Uniblue My PC Backup. Most of the people get that software not because they download it, but because they install something that installed the Uniblue My PC Backup or Speed Up My PC software. And technically they are real pieces of software. My PC Backup is a real service to back up online, but it's a paid service, and they have a sneaky way of installing it and telling you that it's free. Yeah, it's free for a minimum, but you have to pay for it for most of the usage you'll do. So it's really a sneaky way of installing software. And actually all these companies that use that type of way of installing, I really encourage everyone not to click on it, not to go there, and not even to buy any of those software, because that's not the way to go. So once the scan is done, you have scan completed successfully, show the results. You click OK. You click show results on the bottom right, and here you see all the stuff that it finds. And here, if we look, you see Wajam, Conduit, all the things that I had installed in my computer show up here. Most of the bad stuff already have a check mark in the box. You notice that this one, pup.optional.conduit, does not. That's because it's unsure if you want to remove it or not, but it gives you the choice. It tells you it's something that it detects as being bad, but it's not sure if I should remove it. Depends on the usage of your computer. So it shows you that even Malwarebytes is unsure and is not going to remove it by itself. You have to do an action, put the check marks. But if it's really bad, usually Malwarebytes already has check marks in front of what's really the bad stuff in your computer. So once you have all the check marks, click remove selected. You'll see this little list. Even if you don't understand it, it doesn't really matter. And it's going to say urgent, you must restart your system. So you click yes, let the computer restart, and hopefully everything's back to normal after you scanned. So this was the little tutorial on scanning with Malwarebytes Anti-Malware to remove all that's left over after you've done a cleanup of your computer with the little videos removing search conduit, speed up My PC Backup, and all the other pieces of crapware that can be downloaded, often without even your knowledge. If you enjoy our videos, please subscribe to our channel. We try to put videos every week. If you have any comments, questions, maybe you have a feature, a problem of your own, we'll try to answer any questions. We'll try to put online a video if possible, and you'll be helping others at the same time. And hope you come back to the Easy Computer Fixes channel. Bye bye.